Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jenk Plays with me, Jenk Hoffington. And today we're playing some more Transport Fever 2. Not sure if you've seen the last episode, but in the last episode we ripped out a whole bunch of stuff we did in the episode prior to that. So we had put in a road line to deliver logs to our sawmill, and then used the second road line to take those planks to turn them into tools. After looking at it briefly, I realised what a terrible idea that was and spent an entire episode putting in a train line to replace it. The mission for today's episode is to replace this line here as well with a train and turn this into a simple truck shuttle up and down. And what we'll also probably do is add in a delivery line down here to deliver tools to Olathe, because there'll be sufficient demand. There won't be sufficient demand from just West Valley City to make this line worth it. So by adding Olathe into it, that will help create more demand and hopefully more profit and make this line, being a train line, worth it. In the event that it's not profitable, there's other towns that are going to want tools. For example, we can see just here, Abilene also wants tools. So it could be that we can ship them over. We'll have to think about how we're going to do that. But there will be other towns that will be willing to take our products. So let's get going. I think first thing we want to do is design the train line, and then we'll deal with the shuttle and the distribution afterwards. I think we'll probably use a road hub for our truck station hub for our shuttle, and then also to put in our road distribution down to Olathe, just out off screen there. But we can do that afterwards. For now, let's just check. I remember now, it's not super level along here, so it's going to be a bit of up and down as we put the track in. I'm looking at that money. We probably have enough money to do this paused while we take this out. Yeah, let's do that. Take our temp line that we made last time and bin all of these vehicles. Yep, get rid of them. Okay, and then it's going to be complaining because the line still exists. Manage line, delete. Okay, and let's just space here. Also take this back. So this is a road we created to make it easier for us. And then we also take that out as well. There we go. And probably actually also all of this here. Delete. Then simple march of progress. Sometimes requires taking a few steps backwards. Okay, so we're going to want to have a tram shuttle up and down. And we're going to want the train station probably somewhere, let's say somewhere around here. We should do it a through station as well, because there might be other trains that we wind up running along here. Just make it a 240. We start with a 2 for now, but have the track on the outside. About there, yeah, that looks good. And then we'll do a 2 terminus on the other end. This could just be a very straight track. Yeah, it will be. There we go. Although looking at this Earth's not very level. Better further back. Do it about there. Just check that that's close enough for a connection. Run a connection on the back. Oh, it is very... Why don't you just go level? Okay, we can put you slightly out. We curve around. There we go. Straighten that out. Take this out. Connect. Oh gosh darn it. Just trying to make this tidy. This is being a little bit awkward. I mean, from the air, that looks fine. Take that out. Actually, spending far too much time doing this instead of just doing the line. It'll all be worth it, I'm sure, at the end. Once it actually looks how I want it to look. Let's just do it straight to there. Really, something as short as that could actually work, and then take that out. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, now for the actual job at hand, which is putting in the tracks. Let's just be really lazy first of all, and just see what happens if we just do a straight track between the two of them. I've got to be honest, I don't hate it, and doing it this way is going to make our life a lot easier. Yeah, sod it. Just do it quickly. There we go. Yeah, let's do some terraforming. Just tidy it up a bit. So we flatten. I want to flatten it along there. Just make it wider. Make it look more intentional. Yeah, and then just do some gentle smoothing. There we go. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Then we'll do the same again here. We'll widen the channel on each side. And then just do some gentle smoothing. There we go. And then this bit here. Actually put a second track in now as well, just to... I mean, actually, does this need to be 2-track? It will do later. Okay, if we just leave it kind of ugly at this end for now, and then later on when we need to come back, we can tidy it up a bit more, because I do think we will be putting in a second train line here before long. I think this is probably a short enough distance for us to get away with there only being the one train, but let's find out. Let me just actually just put in a switch. Hang on, get this up a bit more. Just put a switch in. That'll do. Same again there. Okay. And then if we take from, say, there, we can drop a train into either platform at will. Oh, press one button there. So one of the problems is I have a microphone in front of my face, so I can't actually see the keyboard, so I'm doing everything by touch. Quick sip of tea. Got to stay hydrated, certainly when you're working in a desert like this. Okay. Wait for the autosave. Quick sip of tea over the autosave. Okay, put in a line. So we got Arlington branch. Let's change that to Arlington. Actually, that's going to be WVC base train station, base freight hub. And then that's going to be Arlington tools. Okay, and this is going to be transport freight, WVC base to AR tools. Okay, so we've now got a line in. Let's just check the line. So we're going to do the base freight. They're going to load planks, and they're going to unload tools, and they're going to, no, I'm doing this backwards, they're going to unload planks, load tools, and on this side they're going to load planks and unload tools. Okay, and then let's quickly get a train on. So we want cargo, so actually let's go steam first of all. I think we use the Baldwin on the top as well. I don't see any reason why I'd go for the general, well, other than it being substantially cheaper, but we've got the cash to play with. So yeah, we start with the Baldwin, and it's going to be a mix again as we've got on the train on the top. So we've got 240 meters to play with, so this can be quite long actually. So yeah, we could get away with just having the one, and then if we add the boxcar for the tools on the return. Okay. Then drop that onto the line. Oh, I am silly. I forgot to put in our connection here. So I got a bit ahead of myself there. So we need to put in a country road here. Connect to there. Okay, actually that doesn't look too bad. Just need to put the transport hub in. Truck station. Do it this way so that it's more expandable. We're not expecting to need, we're actually thinking about it, do it this way, because then we can go out the other side for transport, road transport to Olathe. So if you add on a second access, we'll actually make them bigger first, because once you start putting in road accesses, it gets a bit awkward to reconfigure them. Okay, then we'll put in a medium country road to connect back to where we were before. Could have just left that road in, to be honest, but oh well. Yeah, okay. Paint tools, assets, mixed trees. We want really desert trees, don't we? So we do some cacti to fill in the gap that we destroyed. Oh yeah, as good as new. Nobody would be any the wiser that we put a road through there and then took it back out again. Okay, and then we're going to need our shuttle. So new line. Start at the bottom. Go to the top. That's going to be WVC base hub. And that's going to be WVC plank. What to call this one? Because this is a weird station because it's mix. Yeah, we'll do Mesa drop off. Never really had to deal with that in my naming conventions before, but okay, there we go. So the base hub is going to load tools and unload planks, and the Mesa drop off is going to load planks and unload tools, and then if we put some trucks on it, so what's going to happen is these guys are going to drop off the logs, they're going to turn into planks, the planks are going to be shipped down to here, and then our very straight train line is going to ship the planks up to there and then bring the tools back, and then as these guys go up and down they'll also bring the tools with them. We need to put some vehicles on that, so some cargo. Let's go for these guys, the non-specialized ones. Let's go for 8 for now. Let's see what that rate is. Oh, I've not actually named the line. If we go to the line manager, that's going to be road freight, WVC base to Mesa. Okay. And now, hopefully, yeah, we got planks repairing. These guys will get there. I feel like I could get rid of that and actually work this road in to here. And then we can put in another line to deliver tools to Olathe as well. Like I said, we need to keep demand high. So it says it wants them. It doesn't say where they want. Unless there's like one tiny little building somewhere with tools on it. I don't know, actually. We have an existing stop there, but I'm assuming... Oh, there's the construction material. So, does that mean that there's overlays? Not that one. That one. So, theoretically, if we've got two construction material demanding ones there, we should also be able to see the ones demanding tools. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. So we could just actually link it into our existing truck stop. That's great. Okay. Although I'm looking at this, there's not an existing road line to Olathe. Gotta think about that. Okay, maybe Olathe isn't the place we send them to. Is there an existing road line to Abilene? There is not. Oh, there's a lot of 65. So we need to get a lot more vehicles on there. So it's 130, 196. That should be enough. So they should be able to saturate that. That line, hopefully, 368. That's going to be shipping 400. We do need to increase the rate on here. Manage line. Manage vehicles. If we add 2 more flat cars to each of them, hopefully that will improve the rate. Oh, some awkward scrolling there. Let's scroll, there we go. Add 2 more to that one. Okay. So 408. So that's still going to be a little bit low. It might be... I think the part the thing for me is because their demand for tools is so low, it's not necessarily worth sacrificing capacity on the train for tools. But we do also need to keep our rate quite high. We'll leave it at 415. I'm noticing there's some queuing. So I know I've only just replaced these with longer stations, but it might be that we actually make even longer trains, but reduce the number of trains on it. That's something we can think about later. Don't worry about it. We're not going to do all that now. Let's focus on this for now. The thing we're actually here to do. So we can see rate is 227. Okay, so that's actually probably a little bit low, actually, thinking about it, because you see he's transporting planks. He's also transporting tools. So that combined rate is going to be the capacity of the planks and the tools, whereas we need 200 just on planks. We'll see how it goes. These guys haven't caught up yet. Hoping this guy'll start making some money now. Yeah, he's only half full. But that... Yeah, they're still a bit low. To be honest, they are close enough probably to be okay for now. So we'll let them run for a bit to keep this going. This guy's going to hopefully drop those off here. And there should be some tools being generated. Unless I've messed up this line. Let's just check. Base hub to AR tools. So Arlington tools. Load tools. Unload planks. Load planks. Unload tools. Okay. He's got that in. So there should be... okay, so one of these lines is not set up properly. Let's do major drop off, manage line. So load tools, unload tools. Okay, and then this one, manage line. Well, that's taking anything. Okay. Maybe try, if I just reset the filters on everything. And then see if that works. The reason why I'm setting filters is because I don't want my I don't want other goods to be going on the lines that I've specified for certain things, because it can get quite confusing later on. Is it the distribution here? Is that the problem? West Valley managed line. So we're not even saying it covers the entire town. Why are you not making tools then? Consumers. Well, we've reset. That's definitely covering it. I don't really get why that's not working. Let me pause this for a second and I'll come back in a minute once I've figured it out. So, you probably have figured this out way sooner than I did. The problem here is that this is not connected to this. This is not bridging the connection between the two, so actually I need to replace this station and link it up to this line here. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. I completely rebuilt everything over here, and then I was like looking over here and I was like, this all looks fine. Got to here, and then, yeah, I'm sorry guys. Let's take this out. Just have a think about where we want this. Cargo terminal station, 240. I mean, I'm tempted to do what I was talking about doing before, which is reduce the number of trains but make them longer. And this might be our opportunity to do it. So, yeah, let's do that. Drop that into there. That should be more than sufficient to deal with West Valley City for quite a long time. So pull these back. This might get expensive, but it's okay. We've got the money, and if necessary, we can take out a loan. Okay. So. Oh yeah, it's really uneven ground, isn't it? Okay, never mind. We'll do it. We'll get through it. Bring that into there. So it's 120 all the way around. Remind me why I wanted 2 tracks on here. Yeah, it's fine for now. Thinking about it, later on we could turn this into a passenger hub and ship passengers into there and then transport them down. But yeah, decided let's just delete that and then we can deal with that later. We'll put it on as a single track 320 because it is literally just a back and forth. We can remodel it to make it into a passenger hub at a later date. I don't want to make it too complicated right now. Fine. Tracks. Ideally want them on the outside. That's fine. Bring this round. Looking at this, we probably can afford to just dual track it all the way through here as well. Oh. That runs to there. Oh, that's a very tight bend actually. That can't be right. Complete remodel. That's fine. Nobody minds. 120. Fine. Bring all the way around. Still 120. Okay. Put some signals in, so we want them to stop there, put them just forward into the tunnel, in the tunnel, that's probably enough there, and it's dual track all the way back up, and then let's turn this into a 320 meter station as well. track. This will all be worth it, guys, I promise. And then we want... Yeah, again, let's start with one track. We can always remodel it later if we want. Let's try and straighten this as much as possible. We want it to align with the track we've already got. Okay. Let's bring that in. The outside. Go to there. Put a signal there. Okay. So actually we want to manage the line. So that one is going to be to that one. Why is that still not happy? Road freight. Oh yeah, we destroyed the freight. Okay. And then we'll put in the truck station. We want a nice long one. Just put it behind it. And work it in. And around into there. Okay. Then we want West Valley distribution, managed line, head station. I'm going to name this one to dist hub. Okay, there we go. And now, hopefully, we've fixed it. These guys will continue running. I'm going to replace them with fewer, longer trains. Deal with the frequency issue. There we go. We're shipping now. You should be appearing on my platform, but you're not. Why aren't you appearing on the platform just yet? Oh, they're appearing out here. Excellent. I think. Let's see. No. Why are you not? After all that, I would have thought... Oh, there we go. Okay, fine. So that's now working. Our rate here is 220, which we just need to keep an eye on. It's probably a little bit too low, but we can always increase it later on. The rate on this one is 205, which is plenty. And the rate here is 459. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, they might not be queuing now. Let's see, are they still queuing? We'll watch them for a bit. So we've got... Why are you... Oh yeah, because we've got a single track here. To be honest, if I just dual tracked this bit as well... Let's see how much is that going to cost us. Quite a lot. But we have the cash, and we've basically stripped out the entire rest of this line today, so why not go the whole hog and not have to worry about queuing anymore. I don't know why that's not letting me in there. Let's take that back a bit. That should now be okay. It is. Put in our signal there, and take that out. Take that back a bit. Oh, hopefully this isn't going to be too much of a bend. Fill it. There you go. 120, 120. Oh, no, I'm going to have to redo this bit as well. I mean, like we said at the start of the episode, progress sometimes requires taking a step backwards. And by the end of the episode, our trains up here will be outstanding. So it'll all be worth it, don't you worry. Okay. Might just take this out for now. Another way of getting trains onto the line. Those signals are actually probably a bit too close to the other ones. We'll put them before they get onto the bridge. Okay, there we go. They should all now be happy. Put the date back to normal while we're messing around. Okay. So we should have solved the queuing problem. What I'm going to do is just put in a simple exit here. I don't know. It's probably way more elaborate than it needs to be. Bring it round. Don't really care how quick they're coming out at this point. Oh, you hate the curvature, don't you? I mean, I have seen some designs where you have them come like up and over, but I am not that way inclined today. Maybe another episode when we're working nearer cities we can do something very whizzy. Okay, now I'm actually thinking it might just be easier to complete this stretch and then have it curve out and enter the line somewhere. There we go. Fine. Take out that switch. Oh, I hate that curve so much. Let's take that out. Yeah, stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, that isn't hideous, so we'll go with it. Let's put in the signals we need to protect them, so they're fine there, and they're fine there. Okay, and then we put on. Hopefully this still fits. Let's tidy that up a bit. Flatten out. Yeah, probably make that bigger and stronger. There we go. And then just a quick smooth it around it. Okay, so at some point this is going to fall off the cliff, I reckon, but for now it's fine. Okay, just double check I've not broken the line. They're still going both ways. Okay. Now we've been losing money because we've been messing around a bit, but it should now all be okay. I'll let this run for a bit and then we'll check back in a few minutes to see if it's all working right. Okay, so it all seems to be running all right. We've got tools being generated down here. So it's only filling the West Valley City need. What I'm suggest we do is we also start shipping to Olathe as well to increase the demand, because right now the amount of tools we're shipping is barely making it worth this line. Obviously the plank's making us money on the outbound, but the tool's not making us money on the return. So what I'm thinking is if we put in a road link down to Olathe, we can ship our tools to our... Oh, that's a bigger red than they've got there. Let's stick with skinny ones for now. Ship our stuff down to Olathe and make some money off it down there as well. They don't have a huge amount of demand, but it will increase over time as we service them. Let's see, we want to bring it in down there. So we can kind of just follow the river. This will be a nice drive. Oh, autosave. And okay, and we're back in. And around to there. Okay, so we're now connected to Olathe. And we can put in our line here. So we go from West Valley City Base Hub to Olathe. It's going to be all distribution. Call that road freight, WVC, Base Hub, tools to Olathe. Okay, so we now have that line in, and if we put some vehicles on it, going to need quite a few of these actually, I reckon. It will generate the demand. I have a sneaking suspicion the distance we're going to travel, we're going to want to put a train on it, but right now I don't feel that the demand in Olathe is sufficient for us to spend the millions of dollars it's going to cost to build that line. Maybe when we put in a passenger line we could also put some industry lines alongside it, but I think that's a job for another day. So let's just see what rate is it on there. So it's 8. Well, actually, okay, if we just double that, that is probably going to be enough for them. Okay, let's see. So we should say it's fully saturated. Consumers shipping for Olathe, what's 7? Oh, actually, if it's only 7, it is only 7. We don't need that many. Manage vehicles, we can sell a couple. drop him down here. Let's do cell 6. There we go. And yeah, 10. 10 will do. Let's manage that line. What we want is them to full load. Conscious that some have already left. Let's catch them, make them turn around. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. Neither are you. Or you. Or you. Oh, missed him. Or you. Or you. So you're going to come back. Okay, so they're both set up. Okay, pretty happy. So when this train comes back, you should have some tools to go to Olathe. Which is nice. Here he comes. Choo choo. There we go. He's going to collect them. Just going to bring them back. And you can see it's working over here. So we've got 9. So we've got 11. So actually, we want to double the number of. There you go. Number of trucks over here. Okay. So actually, we're keeping up with the forest. So our rate is pretty high. And we're keeping up with the forest. There's a bit of slack in this system, I feel. See that train coming in. What I might do while we're waiting for the managed vehicles, actually. Managed vehicles is just drop 1 off each of them. Just double check that was all of them. There we go. It gives us some money back, and they'll be slightly more efficient. There we go, this guy coming in with our tools. Hopefully you can see there's now tools for Olathe. No, there are apparently no tools for Olathe. Well, that's a shame. Maybe the next journey he'll be bringing them. To 21. So we are fully saturating demand at the moment. I think this is probably enough for today, so I'm going to bring this episode to a close. It's been moderately successful. We've done a bit of a refurb of our lineup here to make it better, and we've sorted out our tool to plank link, and also our shuttle up and down the hill, which seems to be actually saturating it. Yeah, okay, so actually we want to get some more logs up there. I think that's a job for another day though, so thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.